Robots Radio presents...
Previously on Mystery Down Under.
I see something.
One of your eyes just feels like it's somewhere else. See a globe with mother of pearl. You see a glass being poured, some brown liquid from a crystal decanter.
Dicky, what's happening? Eyes in the wall.
It's fucked up. A globe?
We could go in the water again.
Yes.
I felt something slither on me, and I grabbed it in my hand, and then when it came out, it was gone. What the fuck are we doing?
Well, Eric said he was going to go in that water. Do you still want to do that, Eric?
Do we still want to find this girl?
The opal in your pocket, and it cracks.
I'm going to throw it as much as I can underwater.
Something slithers out.
I thought fucking
And
so.
it just kind of coils around your wrist.
Should we get the fuck out of
Maybe
here?
we can just figure out what we're going to do tomorrow.
Let's meet first thing in the morning.
That's in like 3 hours.
Well, then we meet then.
Eric is going to fall asleep on the beach. That's where he has to be. Beach is warm.
And now, crickets. Heat. Mozzies. Pretty typical morning in the middle of summer in Warrawirin. Except for the feeling that rubber band that was stretched thin has just snapped. And now no one in the town can look each other in the eye again. Something that they thought would never happen. A child going missing. A town where you don't lock your door. Where you don't fear going out after night. Sleeping rough, camping, sending your kids to someone else's house. All that just looks like a silly dream that you all just kind of shared collectively for a while. And you don't see anyone or any of the kids of Warrawirin out in the town this morning. A time where you would hear shrieks of laughter and kids running through sprinklers and organising where they should go. Should we go to this person's house? Should we go to the beach? Should we go to the Red Rock? There's a deathly silence that has fallen upon the town as you shake off what little sleep you could get from last night. Dicky, you and Jessica went home.
Went straight home.
Slept in. Your mum knew that you guys were spending the night at someone else's house. She kind of sees you in the morning. Oh, I thought you were sleeping at Jason's.
Oh, we were going to, but I don't know. I feel like being in my bed and,
After what happened, I heard Fran walked past the other night. She told me that Brianna went missing.
Yeah, I heard about that.
She said you were there.
What?
She said you were there, Dicky.
What do you mean?
That you were there when it happened.
I I was there when the, they had like a tour. And then, I went on the tour. Yeah, I was there.
Okay. Well, are you doing okay, Dicky?
Yeah, I'm doing. Why wouldn't I be doing okay?
It's not the sort of thing that happens here. Someone just goes missing. I guess maybe she's run off. I don't know. It's hard enough to keep an eye on one of you, let alone it's... Okay, well, look, I have to run some errands today, but I don't want you leaving Jessica for a minute, okay?
Jessica's fine.
Yes, that's what I'm asking you to do, Dicky. I want you to take care of her, all right? You're the man of the house now. You got to step up and you got to protect your sister. Can you do that for me, Dicky?
Okay, someone has to.
That's too right, Dicky. All right, I love you. Stay
Love you
safe.
Too. Have a good day at work, Mum.
I'm not going to work. I've got to do some errands over with Fran, and look, they're organising a big, I don't know, bake-off or something, search party. It's kind of all hands on deck.
Okay.
All right?
Well, have a good day at baking and or finding Brianna, Mum.
Okay. All right. Bye, Dicky. She sets off. What are you guys doing?
Where's Jess at this point?
You'll probably need to stir her awake.
Yeah, so he'll kind of like trot off to the door and just like, Knock.
Ugh.
Jess.
Yeah.
Jess, can
Yeah.
I come in? And he opens the door.
Oh my God, Dicky, just shut the door.
And he shuts the door. He's still inside though.
Okay.
Mum's gone. She's gonna like bake some cookies and like talk to Fran for some reason. But I didn't tell her about you drinking or smoking or all that stuff we did last night, like breaking into the cave and all the other legal stuff. Or
Wow, Dicky, you didn't talk about something. That's big for you.
Yeah, I know. I didn't even say that you said the word cunt. So I'm sorry.
I don't remember saying the word cunt.
Well, you just said it then. So
All right, smartass. Let's go.
anyway,
we need
it's
to go
like
get...
it's like we need to be down there in
Yes.
like 20 minutes.
All
So
right.
if you could just like be awake, and then we can go and meet the others, and then we can go find Brianna.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Let's head off. She doesn't have use of the car today, so you have to hop on your bikes.
Oh, we
It's happening.
kids
The
on bikes.
titular kids on bikes.
Title card.
Yeah. It's Jess has got this hand me down. It's clearly Mum's old one. It's rusted. You managed
Do
to
we get our own bikes? Or
Yeah,
are we good?
you managed to swing like a nicer newer bike because you just use it a lot more.
was gonna
whereas
say,
Jess
it'd
just
be-
gets lifts a lot of the time. And
that bike is my bike.
yeah, and you take care of it as well. Whereas Jess is kind of thing of like, oh, if you don't take care of it, then you don't get a nice one. So you just kind of haul ass to the beach. Jono, you probably slumped into bed seconds before your dad rose.
Yeah.
Get to the mines. You stir awake. As always, Izzy's kind of sitting on your bed.
Oh, morning, sis.
Jono,
Yeah.
what are we going to do today? I heard that we can't go back to the caves or that something happened at the beach.
Yeah. Brianna's she got a bit of trouble. She's we're not sure where she is.
You don't know where she is.
No, but we're gonna find her. That's the thing. That's why everyone has to stay away. So there's lots of room that people can work and find her. Okay, and the kids will just get in the way. So everyone's gonna be out today. Everyone's gonna look for her, and we're gonna find her. Okay.
Okay.
Oh.
Am I coming with you?
No. Do you know if Miss Simmons next door is still around?
I mean, I don't know.
I was just wondering if you could stay there so I can help look today.
No, I want to come with you.
No, you can't, Izzy, because we've got a lot of ground to cover and you've got little legs, so I can't.
I can walk plenty good, just as good as you can.
Please, Izzy, please. I've got like a really horrible headache, okay? And I need to go help, and there's lots of places we got to look today, and it'd be better if you just stay here, you just stay next door and you play, and I'll be back later, okay?
Can you roll a charm for me? What's your charm?
D8.
A D8?
Ooh.
+3, because she's a child.
Yes.
Oh, you get things over kids, just like
Yeah.
adults get things over teens
Yeah,
as
a
well.
teen
That's
is
right.
more can out-charm a
Teens
kid,
can
essentially.
persuade children and are resistant to being persuaded by
a child.
children, right?
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
But they're also rebellious makes them resistant to
being persuaded
being
by an
persuaded
adult.
adults. They're just hard to persuade.
Yeah.
Damn it, I should have been a teen.
They're hard to persuade above and below.
They're an immovable object.
Yes.
Not an
I think that's how
unstoppable
that
force.
works.
It is, yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is. So it's a 5.
I got a 10, so
Okay. She sees that you're really feeling it this morning. You're shaky. You're a bit snippy with her, which
Yeah.
kind of you're as tired and as responsible for her as you usually are. You're never short.
Yeah, it's
Usually.
really rare. It's really rare. We usually get a bit silly with each other and
Yeah,
stuff. And
it's
it's
kinda
very
like-
fun. I play with her and stuff. So just be like, look, I just need you to go next door just for today, okay? This is really serious, okay? Because Brianna's missing and we need to look for her. And the way that you can help is that if you go next door to Miss Simmons and take your toys and just be good today, okay? And we'll find her and everything will be all right. Please?
Okay.
All right, I love you.
I'm not going to go missing too, am I?
No, you're not. As long as you stay with Miss Simmons and you just play inside today, okay?
What about Skippy?
What about Skippy?
I don't know. What if he goes missing?
Well, you know Skippy's a hero. Miss Heroes don't go missing.
He'll find me if I go missing.
Oh, yeah. Skippy will find you straight away. He'll get on the radio and he'll do Morse code and he'll send a message and he'll find you.
Okay.
Yep. You remember that episode where he sent the message and he found that kid?
Yeah.
That's exactly what's going to happen, all right?
Okay.
Okay, so
Okay.
I'm going to grab a bite to eat. I'm going to get my brekkie and we'll go see if Miss Simmons is in and I'll see you a bit later,
Yeah.
okay?
She gives you like a big bear hug.
Aw.
Ow. Oh, yeah. Is it still there?
Is it still there? The braise?
It
the
is.
abrasion?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I'll take the bandage off while I get ready
Yeah,
and see what it's
not-
looking like.
It's definitely not infected or anything.
Yeah,
but
it's-
it's not like healed up. It's just
Yeah.
kind of like it's almost scarred. Like
Okay.
yeah, it doesn't hurt to
I mean, that was my big fear. It was going all Stranger Things season
Yeah,
1,
yeah.
upside down, fungating.
yeah.
No, good.
infection, no pus, no nothing.
Yeah.
It weirdly looks like it's healed over.
Okay.
But you've still got
And it's
those two
very-
thin crescent scars.
And it's just very geometric, isn't it?
Yeah.
Almost perfectly.
yeah. Weird.
It's weird.
It's
Oh,
weird.
what are you going to do?
What are you going to do about it?
Everything's fucking weird. Okay, so
Yeah.
hopefully I can drop her off
Yeah,
with the
you
next door
trundle her
neighbor.
up. She couldn't decide on what toys, so she just kind of brought them all. in
Yeah, and a little
big-
toy trick.
yeah,
Oh, the
like
little red
little
truck.
wagon,
Yeah,
yeah.
red
Yeah,
wagon.
wrapped it
all
up
the
in a
fucking toys in it.
wrapped
yeah.
it up in a blanket. You
Yeah.
kind of trundle her off. Mrs. Simmons, she's an old dear who kind
Mm-hmm.
of dodders around. It's not the most favorite place of Izzy's to be.
Yeah.
All musk scents and
So many doilies.
floral patterns.
So
and-
many doilies.
And also, you know,
I'm picturing. Is anyone else picturing the whole Bart stays with old lady Skinner?
yes,
Oh,
yeah.
You can have any picture you want.
Except that
Except
one.
that one. And that. But she means well, and she, you know, she's not.
She's not mean like that.
No,
yeah,
no, no,
She's
no,
just
no.
a bit distracted.
She's just yeah. But Izzy loves playing in her
yeah.
garden. She's got heaps of
Great.
trees, and you know, she just kind of sits in the garden knitting.
Yeah. Hopefully she understands. Like I want to help search, and
Yeah.
and if you can look after
Oh,
her for the
of
day.
course you do.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
You're a good boy.
Yeah, we're all
Jono.
really worried, so we want to make sure she's found, okay? So we're going to go up and down the coast, see if we can find her. Dad will be back later, but hopefully he'll be back sooner than that,
Yes.
and we'll come pick her up. Yeah, if you need anything like from our house, just go grab something to feed her or
So
whatever.
you could always call me.
Of course. Yeah, if I
yeah.
get to a phone, I'll give you a call, okay?
All right, dear.
Okay. And I go grab... So I've got like an old
What
racer.
a nice boy.
Oh, I know. So I've got like an old racer, like a vintage racer that was like... It's like vintage in the 70s. It was like... This is like from an old
Yeah.
yard sale. It's been done up a little bit, but it's still a little bit worse for wear.
Yeah, you
It's
said
got
you worked with some cars with your dad. Maybe you gave it like a fresh coat of paint. And
It's been oiled. Its chain's
Yeah,
been oiled
yeah.
and stuff.
well
and it's got
loved.
those nice kind of drop bull bars. Chuck my hands in those and race down to the beach.
Now, how did you sleep, Eric?
Eric slept pretty poorly.
I would imagine so, with the whipping winds that pick up as the temperature drops.
But it is better than home.
That's true. Yeah, you're a bit worse for wear. You're a bit sorer than you were the other day. You've got a lot of mozzie bites.
That's all right. Eric
you know.
will wake up when the sun comes over the ocean.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, sun rises in the
East.
east, so
Yeah.
no,
At
it
least.
wouldn't. It would.
Yeah.
It would raise. It would because we're in Western Australia. It wouldn't. It would come over the town, so the sun would rise over the town, and that's weird. I've never thought of seeing the sunset over the coast. Anyway,
Yeah.
because I've always gone to the east coast. I've never
Yes.
travelled to the west coast of Australia. Anyway,
Topsy-turvy.
yeah.
So the sun rouses you. You
hits my back as I
Yeah.
look at the ocean, holding a red ribbon in my hands, covered in mosquitoes, the sand underneath my feet and hands and body, and realizes that it's time to tuck this ribbon away, because if anyone sees me with it,
Yeah.
they might have strange questions and they might think of strange things. So I'll pop it in my bag Because that's where things that won't ever go missing and can stay safe will be.
Yes, definitely in the bag with a hole in it. That's where you keep the important things.
Strange but reasonable questions. Why do you have the red ribbon?
Yes.
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 And while he waits for people to come join him, he'll put on his tape of the Beach Boys 1965 album.
So he takes this time to just kind of try his best to unwind, and soon enough you're greeted by... Who'd be quicker? Probably Jono.
While you're figuring that
Yeah.
out, I figured it would be a nice moment for the tape to break.
The tape, and not the tape.
Not the tape deck,
Yeah.
the tape. To warp and to slow down.
Get around.
Slowed
So-
down Beach Boys music would be a great addition.
Oh,
Yeah.
And would avoid copyright.
Yeah, we won't get DMCA'd.
So you kind of watch the waves. It's more just the comfort of having a buffer between you and the pounding noise, the wind. Even if you're not really listening to music at the time. That tape deck is also it's a symbol of you winning. It's a precious thing.
That's not going anywhere.
No.
But the tape is well and truly
Done.
warped.
Done. Yeah.
And the track stops. And he sits there just with the headphones on, but the crashing of the waves.
Yeah.
For the youngins, tapes are actually recorded on a little magnetic tape that is slightly fallible.
Also, for the young'uns, the Beach Boys were a band.
Yes, that's correct.
See, here's the thing. They still are, unfortunately.
Yes.
So you reckon I skid
Yeah,
up first?
I reckon, and
thinking.
I thinking. Jess and Dicky, I'm sure.
I think that the thing is
Dicky
right
lagged
is that
behind.
Jess would have been up later than
Yeah.
Jono would have. Jono would have
Yeah.
been up earlier, so
Yeah.
he would have gotten there earlier.
Yeah.
He's also got a racer, not like just a crappy old bike.
And he doesn't have to ride with anyone
Yeah,
today.
that's
So he zooms in, and so you see the back of Eric
Bloody
in
oath,
the
mate.
dunes.
So I walk as soon as it gets a bit sandy, I have to walk the bike, like hop off, running hop off into the sand, walk the bike over and just sort of like drop it onto the sand because,
Yeah.
that's probably bad for the gears, but oh well. It's fine.
Priorities.
Yeah, teenagers are like that,
Yeah, they
are.
Bloody oath, mate. Did you sleep on the dunes?
Yeah.
I told you, if you ever need, you can stay at our place, okay?
That's all right. This was fine.
Oh, you've been bitten to shit, mate.
Nah, it's not that bad.
Oh, well, it looks pretty bad from where I'm sitting.
Yeah.
Got pretty burnt yesterday as well, eh?
Yeah. Night air is good for that.
Did you lose that ribbon?
No, it's in my bag.
Oh, it's a good thing you hit it, eh?
Yeah. I actually thought of that. I was worried.
Yeah, if someone sees us with that, they think we did something to her.
Yeah. Last night happened, didn't it? It wasn't some weird dream or...
No, man, I saw it. You had the opal, and
Yeah.
it broke open, and that creature swam around, latched onto you, and then you, went still for a while, and then you came out, and it was a ribbon. That is what happened, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely what happened.
Yeah.
Okay.
How perceptive are the both of you kind of right now? You're just kind of in the midst of this conversation.
Super wired,
Yeah.
so quite, yeah.
Not very.
You see kind of movement from Eric's backpack.
Mate, is that where you put it?
Yeah.
Look, it's doing something.
Cool.
Well, let's have a look.
He'll reach in and...
Whoa. Let's just have a look.
Eric reaches in.
I'll just reach.
Yeah.
He's still going to reach in.
And
yeah,
it-
of course. But that's how I react. Like,
And
no. Oh,
as
okay,
you
you're
reach
doing
your hand in, it again coils around, and it is this eel-like creature that you remember seeing last night. It does not resemble a ribbon anymore.
Fuck is going on?
Is that thing? Does it have eyes? Does it have a little mouth?
It has like a pointed.
What is it? Can you describe it a
An
little bit
eel.
more? It's an
Yeah.
eel.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's almost translucent, but you can't. It's almost like you can't perceive what's inside of it. So you know its skin is see-through, but it's like it's the
foggy,
the
like-
opal, right? So it's all
Yeah.
these colors that are brilliant and gleaming and shift, and reds and purples and blues and things that you can't quite make out.
Like the
all-
more closely you try to examine it, the
can't-
more
yeah,
shifty it
exactly.
gets. Yeah.
it's
So I can just imagine the two of us just like
I've
peering
written
really close.
I've written in my notes. It's roughly a polywaffle in length. Clearly, I was really glad that I found a era-appropriate Australian chocolate
Yeah.
bar.
Just sounded like you really wanted a polywaffle in this.
For our
They don't
international
have them no more.
for our international listeners who might not be familiar with those dimensions,
Is it a Mars bar?
how long is a polywaffle?
Yeah, around a Mars bar. Yeah,
20 M&Ms.
20 peanut M&Ms.
Curly
lined
whirly.
up. Yeah. I was going to say curly whirly.
That's a bit longer than a
It's
Mars
It is-
bar.
no,
it is a
it's around a Mars bar.
So it's
yeah.
pretty short. That's like a few inches for
Oh,
our
a long
Americans.
one, like a 72
king
gram
size.
one. Yeah,
Yeah, okay. King size Mars bar.
So
Yeah.
like 30 centimeters.
yeah.
Okay, so the length of a meter, a 30 centimeter ruler.
Right.
Yeah.
I
And
nearly said a
open-
meter ruler.
Yeah, I was
I'm like,
gonna
that's
say-
not right.
And
and
it's
it's shifting.
That's a meter.
Yeah.
It's opalescent. Does
It's
it have eyes and a mouth?
It has like a kind of mouth
Okay.
at the end, like almost like a. It points off, and then it's kind of like a star-nosed mole, in that it's got this long tube-like. I guess it's the end of its face. It's hard to tell.
Right.
And then it's got kind of like these little tendrils surrounding it.
Does it hurt?
Okay.
Does it hurt?
Yeah, it doesn't hurt. Does it hurt? Ellen?
No.
No, doesn't hurt, mate.
No.
Seems to like you.
It kind of it does have like two puckered holes near the end of its nose
Okay.
that could be eyes, but
Okay.
it's just you can't see
I'm gonna,
anything there.
if it's on my arm, I'm gonna lift it to my face, and I'll be like, Bree?
What
Is
a-
that you?
What a
Don't think-
suggestion.
Yeah, that is a great
It
suggestion.
kind of inches closer towards
Oh,
you,
God.
How are you?
Holy shit.
and it's kind of its little tendrils just like tickle your nose.
Yeah, that's cool. I'll bring it close to my face and say, it's all right. We'll figure this out. Don't worry about it.
It kind of glows very happily, and it kind of
so
then
we can get emotions off it, right?
Yeah. And it kind of snakes along your shoulder, Eric, down your arm. And it looks like it's moving towards you, Jono.
Okay.
I'll hand it. I'll shift my body so that
Yeah.
Jono and I can pass it over.
Okay, well, I'll take it.
Yeah.
It seems to be happy,
It
right?
slithers up your arm,
Okay, how does that
up
feel?
your sleeve.
Whoa!
It kind of feels really nice. It's cool to the touch again.
Yeah.
And it kind of slithers to your chest.
That's what I
Where
was
the
thinking.
around,
wound is, yeah.
And then you look down at your chest.
Yes.
No scars.
It's all better.
Yep.
Nice one,
And
Bree.
I am about to hand you
Oh, an aspect!
Yay!
a card.
Hey! Highly protective of the group.
Nice.
There
That's
you
our
go.
goddamn powered
Our
eel.
powered we have our powered character.
we have a powered
and its
character.
first aspect is that it's highly protective of us.
Cool.
We got a super eel.
We have-
Dope.
we
Did
have
not see that
We
coming.
have
I was expecting a small child of
we
some
have
kind.
Brianna the eel.
There are no
We-
rules
that's
that
a-
says it must be a
No,
person.
I think this is dope. This is super creative. I love
we
this.
clearly hate it.
Yes, this is terrible. Change your ideas, please.
Thanks, I hate it.
I've smudged it already.
That's
well
fine.
done, me.
I'll redo them later.
Great.
So-
so if you didn't listen to episode 0, you weirdo, we now can invoke control of the character by using the aspects that are revealed to us.
Yes.
Yes.
So we can say, oh, it's highly protective. I'm going to get it to do
Yeah.
this at this moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm very happy for you to kind of trade that within yourselves. There
Yeah,
are
normally
only
they're
3 of you.
assigned to individual people,
Yeah.
but we can
You kind of ruled it slightly differently.
Yeah.
I like that way of doing it. I think
I'm
it's
also
super
revealing
cool.
things as you kind of encounter them.
Yeah,
Which is
that's
also great.
dope.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the thing I'm getting from this is like it has this kind of unspoken communication that we can get off it. Like it moves happily.
Yes.
And it's just
Yeah.
a vibe that it gives off.
Yeah. You also remember that it was a bit unhappy in the water.
Right.
Yeah.
It was frantic.
Yeah.
And- yeah. Okay.
And it kind of latched onto you.
I think it likes us. You think it's Bree?
I mean, Bree, I'm going to say that.
Yeah.
At
Does
it.
it react?
Does it?
No, not really. It's happy that you're talking to it.
Oh, okay.
It kind of seems nice.
Yeah. Does it settle anywhere, or is it quite fidgety and move about?
It kind of sits at like the base of your neck. Like
Okay.
it's not long enough to like hang around your neck fully like a necklace, but it kind of just is looped around the back of your neck.
I don't know. Maybe it is Brie, but like maybe it isn't. But also,
Just fix that cut I had.
it's cool.
It is pretty cool.
Hey guys! Pedaling as
Thank
fast as they can.
God.
And by as fast as they can, I mean as fast as...
Fast, my little legs will let me.
Yeah, also Jess is pretty knackered too, so she's
'cause
pretty
she's
happy not to...
Goddamn, coming off a high.
Yep.
Stupid Jess.
Yeah, so... It's fine, you're sibling.
Hungover.
So you hop off your bikes, you ditch them by the beach.
If Jono just let his go to the side, I just like let it fly off. And it just,
You don't even like
No.
really step off. You just immediately like run off the bike.
The bike does actually go for like a second, then it falls to the side. It like runs over. He's like, right, question. Everything that happened last night happened, right?
Well,
Yeah.
Yeah, like whispers in caves, and that D on your chest, and Brianna went missing,
Well,
and
and
all that.
Dicky,
And, oh!
this guy,
What is
thing.
that?
I don't know, but it seems pretty friendly. Look, that cut on my chest.
Oh.
It just made that go away.
Side note: how does Dicky's head feel? Like, is there anything from that eye shenanigans?
No,
that-
it was just when it kind of happened.
Yeah, it was just kind of
Yeah.
just isolated to that incident.
Yeah, I mean,
Great.
you were seeing images as well
Yes.
that weren't in the room, so it's gonna
Absolutely.
fuck you up, right?
Is it a creature?
Well, look, it can move. It's giving off happy vibes.
He like puts his finger out to touch it.
He kind of like nudges your finger with its nose.
Oh, that is so
Kinda like,
cool.
Have you ever seen anything like it, like in a book or anything?
No, but I did tell you that aliens exist, and I'm right.
I'm willing to believe you today. Well, Eric reckons it's Brie, but I'm not sure.
Well-
Either way, it needs a name, right?
Real.
Are we happy with that? Maybe the stupidest name I've ever heard.
I love you so much. But it's catchy, and now you can't not think of it.
No, I know. Now I'm gonna struggle.
Chris's face.
Chris is the that had stuck and I don't
Join
like it
us.
face.
Yep.
That's the name and I don't like it face, isn't it?
Brielle?
Real.
Hey, Brielle, what's up?
I'm so glad we never had a dog.
We're calling you Brielle. Thanks for doing that.
Kind of like does like a little. It kind of like wiggles. You know how like a dog wiggles its butt into its blanket. Like
Oh, yeah.
it's getting cozy in the palm of your hand.
Oh,
Well, I guess we should introduce ourselves. I'm Jono. You've already met Eric,
Hey.
Dicky.
and that's Jessica.
Hi.
It's good to meet you. We were looking for our friend in the cave where we found you.
Which might be you, but apparently might not be you. So we're not sure because you don't talk.
It kind of lifts its head, and it kind of like motions back to Dicky. Do you want to? It kind of wants to go to you.
Oh,
Hold
and
out my
he
hand.
He cups both his hands together tentatively and like kind of puts it forward and furrows his brow.
How do you do with like icky things? Are you a catching bugs kid
Oh,
or
absolutely! Like
Yeah,
he,
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, nice.
He built a stick out of just snap. Like he's got sap on his
He's an
hands
adventurer, of
constantly. from
course.
climbing.
Yeah.
But he's just more like, what's the intention?
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
like
And so
cups.
it kind of like lifts it slithers up your shoulder
Ah.
to the side of your head,
Oh.
and it kind of you can feel it like latch on with its not teeth, but it's almost like it's blowing or whatever. It's sending something, and it kind of turns a dark purple. And Dicky,
Did he hear anything?
yes,
Oh, hey.
you hear the sound of a record scratch, a door shut, the clink of glasses, and suddenly your eyes begin to fog over brilliant purple, dark, inky colours.
Is he still standing? Is he
He's
okay?
still standing. He doesn't look... It looks like he's in a trance. It doesn't
Yeah.
look like he's having a fit or that...
just goes
Necessarily-
blank.
Doesn't
Yeah.
necessarily look unpleasant.
No,
It's
but
just-
you can
yeah.
kind of see his eyes turn a different color.
Oh.
You cannot see the iris anymore. And Dicky, what you see is, it's like you're in, you raise your hand, or what feels like your hand. You're not quite sure where you are right now, or if that is your hand at all, but you just know you're trapped in something, and a liquid is kind of poured down onto you from above.
Is it a brown liquid?
Yes, and you kind of like, you try and shield yourself, and you're trapped in glass.
He'll look around, he'll like press himself up onto the edge of the glass, and if he's like peering through the liquid on his face, he'll try and look out and see what he can kind of see outside the glass, if anything.
And you feel like your torso is tight, like something is grabbing you and pushing you onto someone. You taste blood in your mouth all of a sudden, and you hear a tune. The purple fades away. Breel
Yeah.
kind of skitters back into your around your hand. Kind of wants to be nice and cozy.
Did he see anything when he looked out of the glass?
Looked out of the glass.
Because he pressed himself up against the glass and he was trying to look out.
Yeah, you saw a blackboard.
Huh. It's like, whoa! You did that? Okay. That was weird.
Your eyes just went really weird. What the hell happened?
And I'm handing Sean a card.
So I've got a card that says, this is Sean saying it, but he's keeping the voice so he doesn't lose it. Able to evoke vivid memories.
Okay.
So I heard what sounded like a you know, like one of those records, like the vinyl records. It like scratched, and then I heard the clinking of the glass. And you remember before how I said that there was like the pouring of that brown liquid stuff that I saw earlier? Yeah, I was in the glass, so it was being poured onto me, and I think I saw. Oh, I tasted blood for a little bit, and then it felt like something was grabbing my waist, and I saw a blackboard, and now I'm here.
Wait. A blackboard?
Yeah. I saw a blackboard.
Well, that must be like a school then, right?
I heard it sounded like there was a lot of glasses, and there was like some sort of party going, or some sort of like thing where people would be drinking, but it wasn't like the kind of places where Jess would go to drink. It's just like, I don't know, it seemed like it was like, you know, hoity-toity, like fancy place.
Well, what do you think it was? Like something happening now, or in the future, or in the past?
I don't know. It kind of felt like... Does Dicky get the sense that this is... Like, does he know the difference between whether it is like a premonition or a memory? Like, can he differentiate tense?
Yeah, it felt like something that had happened. And the more
like you're remembering someone else's memory.
And you get the sense that it's from Breel.
Yeah.
It shared a memory with you.
Yeah, that you were Breel in that instance, which is why you can't, you raised a hand in front of you. And while you knew that you were raising a hand, that's not what you saw. And all those different sensations, you knew that it wasn't your own teeth biting down on something, but you knew that you tasted blood. And so you have the sense that Breel is sharing something with you.
I was Breel, and Breel was me. So I was like, it was something that has happened to him or her or it. I don't kind of know.
Yeah.
But whatever Breel had happened before, I got to see. So it's like a memory.
Okay. It's trying to tell us something.
Guess so.
I think it's telling us we need to go to school.
But school's out.
We can still get in.
For someone.
The building's still there.
Yeah.
Maybe they got something in the library about the cave and about
That's true.
people there.
Library has like all those books.
Yeah, maybe Charlie's around in the town hall as well.
Do I know the librarian? Dicky spends a lot of time.
Librarian.
The librarian.
I love it.
Does this school even have a librarian?
you don't have a library so much as, I guess it would be compartmentalized with either the school or the town hall.
So the town hall's library
Because I
kind
know
of is the
Dicky
school's
because
library.
Dicky
Yeah.
spends a lot of
Yeah.
time in the town hall.
Yeah.
That would make sense. The town hall's library would be the school's library.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And vice versa.
Yeah. We need to find everything about that cave and the guy went missing, and see if we can find a place that looks like your memory.
So he like kind of looks
Yeah.
down at Brielle. He's like, "Was that at school?"
It just nods.
Hey,
Okay.
So,
that is a clear line of communication.
so shall we go to the school then?
yeah, man.
I guess.
Do you want to hop on the back?
No, I'll keep up.
You don't need kids without shoes.
Yep.
Kids on feet.
Kids on feet.
Eric's a runner as well.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Kids on foot.
Yeah, I could keep up. I think if you're a 16-year-old athlete, you could probably keep up at a steady jog.
Yeah.
Yeah, with a 10-year-old on a bike.
Yeah.
Sure,
They're
for
not
sure.
gonna like be
Zoom
dicks
on. No,
about
Yeah,
it.
absolutely. Yeah.
You're
I
all,
love
yeah.
that idea though. Like the kids riding off on their bikes and you're just like loping along.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah, great.
So, you're heading to school?
Cool.
Yeah.
Let's head to school.
Roll to Cast Mystery Down Under is a Baby Beard media production. Find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Discord. And all our podcasts are on Spreaker, Spotify, YouTube, and all good podcatchers. You can support us on Patreon at www.patreon.com/babybeard. Kids on Bikes and all associated properties are trademark of Renegade Game Studios. Used with permission.
You've been listening to a Robots Radio podcast. Smart shows for interesting people. Check out all the shows at robotsradio.net.
In a world where solid-state electronics and vacuum tubes are still meta, people never stopped loving atomic-powered everything. A chosen 500 stepped inside a subterranean vault to be spared the nuclear horror of the inevitable Great War. 25 years later, they emerge after the fallout settles to retake Appalachia. Among them, two former rivals whose blood feud will tear West Virginia apart in their epic struggle for survival. Chad, a vault bro who has a strength of 15, an intelligence of 2, and is a complete wasteland dickhead. Simon, a complicated anti-hero who chooses light and hope, but accidentally becomes a cannibal and wakes up naked and afraid with a Scorch Beast queen after a date goes terribly wrong. What? I mean, it's a wild wasteland, right? This dark humor radio drama will have you driving off the road and crawling out from under the fallout. 2 men, 1 wasteland, and so many nukes. Chad, a Fallout 76 podcast, rated R, now streaming on your holotape player podcasty thing.